have my 3 horsepower Yamaha. It needs the impeller replaced. It's been sitting for 8 years, but luckily it only has 1 hour of use on it. Okay, so here you see me loosening a bolt that keeps the ship shaft and the shift rod together. And in a little bit you should see this little clamp thing that has a bolt through it that holds the two things together. Here I'm loosening up all the bolts except for the bolts that hold the oil in the lower unit to take the lower unit off. Here you see I just took the lower unit off. So you see here, I take these off.
Now I am loosening up some bolts. And once I loosen up all the bolts and take them off, there's these little metal plate thingies. I'm not sure what they're called. I'm pretty sure they're to even out your tightening when you tighten the bolts back down. Then you see here I pulled off that black piece. I'm not sure what that's called. And here you see I'm pulling off the impeller housing. Well, I'm not sure what that was, but now I'm pulling it off. Now I'm taking out the impeller. And this part is pretty tricky, putting the impeller back into housing. You have to make sure all the little impeller flaps, I'll call it, are in the right way. And it's really hard to get them into the housing. Here I'm reassembling it. I'm putting those little plates back on. When you're reassembling it, you have to make sure there's a little key underneath that black thing that the impeller has to be lined up with. This is the hard part, putting your lower unit back on. Why the lower unit is the hardest part to put back on is you have to line up 3 things. And the hardest thing to line up is really lining up 2 things at once. Is the shift shaft, because you have to line it up into this little clamp thing that you have to tighten down while it's being lined up. And that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.